All right, so we are gathered here today. No, it's not a wedding. I'm kidding. Anyways, today we're just gonna review what we just saw. That was very dramatic. Uh, Argentina, Nigeria. We'll start with.
I want everyone to see
Shumus.
this man's face. Look at that.
Look at the prediction right.
Look at-
2-1 for Argentina.
Look at this guy, man. He is afraid. He is afraid.
I predicted 2-1 in our last video, and I don't get no
I
credit.
don't give a shit about anyone's prediction. Look at that man's face, man.
So
He
Messi
knows
will score as well.
what's coming for him,
I'm
man.
happier that France is playing Argentina. I would have been worried if France was playing Nigeria.
We're already previewing the next match. So today, all I can say is Odi and Igalo, man. I'll be surprised if the Nigerians let you in. Man, you really wasted some chances,
Yeah,
man. Like
Igalo.
that game should have been dead and buried at least twice over in the second
What
half.
about Jorge Sampaoli? What about him?
Oh, he made some great substitutions.
This man really loves his Metza, doesn't he?
He loves Messi.
He loves his Metza.
60th minute he brings on Messi, and 80th minute he decides to bring on Aguero.
Yeah. Well, in the end, it kind of worked. It was not a good match in the sense that Argentina was like it's a game of two halves. They were very good in the first half, rubbish in the second half. They were surprised by the penalty.
Also,
and
I think special mentions to Bonega. I think he
no,
controlled the game.
Bonega had a good game, especially in the first
The
half.
first half was great, but the second half he was just lost.
Second half, I think after the Mascherano mistake, I think
Mascherano.
Oh, the man of the
Jesus
match.
Christ, man.
Mascherano's
He's
Fucking hell,
gonna win
Mascherano.
France the second round just by himself.
no.
Mascherano?
Yeah,
Mascherano with is harsh, but he's done, man. He's 35 or something now. He's playing in China. He's really done. But he's been bad throughout the three games, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been bad against France
But
as well.
that being said, I still think Argentina will win against France. Why? France have choking in them, and Argentina have Messi. So you never know. You never know. But I still think France will be favorites, rightfully so. They have Kanté, the world's best midfielder. So you never know,
But I'm
man.
going for Argentina as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's called hope. So yeah, it's
probably. But I just seen France the way they choked against Portugal, a game that they so easily should have won. They conceded
at home,
to
man.
they conceded to Eder,
It was great.
a guy who played for Swansea. Yeah, Swansea are now relegated, and where is Eder? None of us know. That's
He's not even in the Portugal squad anymore.
yeah. Where is he?
happens. But then this
No, that happens.
We're
That happens when you choke, man. They
probably the best team in the World Cup.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the best team in the World Cup. Well, maybe
Listen,
they do,
man.
but I think Belgium is better.
France have been
Squad,
involved in
probably
the
the best
worst
team in the world.
2 games of the most entertaining
Yeah.
World Cup I've seen.
Yeah,
They're
they drew
absolutely
0-0.
horrendous, man.
There's no.
absolutely garbage.
They-
You don't have
Fucking
to-
France,
We're
man.
winning the matches anyways. It doesn't matter how.
I'm not convinced by France, man. I'm not.
Top
I
of
have
the
to be
group.
honest. I'm not
Top of the
convinced.
group, and then Argentina somehow managed to pull through their group.
You're right. No, in terms of
Nigeria and what else?
And
Iceland.
Iceland.
in terms of logic, like you're right. Like there's no logical way of saying France will get beaten by Argentina, especially based on what we've seen in this World Cup. No, it's the truth. But like, I just think there's choking in France. They choke, and with Argentina they have Messi. So I don't know.
I mean,
And Messi should not be allowed to be like this guy should have been knocked out by now. Argentina should have been knocked out. They should not. First of all, they shouldn't even been in the World Cup because they barely qualified, and now there were like 4 occasions to get knocked out. And even today in the match, there were 3 one-on-ones that Igalo missed.
Igalo, oh my
The
god.
problem with the Frenchies are the coach, man. I'd give him like a solid like.
Well, he's better. I gotta be. He's better than better than Jorge Sampaoli
Dude,
right
this guy's
now.
like a 4 out of 10. Right?
No,
That's
Deschamps.
a 0 or minus 10 out of
Yeah,
10.
Sampaoli's a 0. That's a
This guy's
fair
a
rating.
Well,
You can't give him
what
more
does
than
that
a
make
0.
Dominique, man? Dominique must have been like a 1 out of 10 then.
No, man. The guy that carried France to the final, right?
He didn't carry France. Zidane carried
Oh,
France
yeah,
in the
right.
final.
Yeah, but still, I mean.
Fuck off with Dominique is worse than Deschamps. No doubt about it.
Wait, this is the guy that Patricia was spin on, right?
Yeah,
What?
Anelka.
Oh, Anelka spin on.
He exiled Anelka.
Who spin on Lippi?
Who spit on Lippi?
The Italian coach.
I don't know. Like, why was Lippi? That was a while back, man. Lippi won them the World Cup, man. Like, I don't know why he got.
Why would anyone spit on anyone?
It's
Well,
football, man. You gotta spin on someone, man.
John Terry spit on Tevez.
Yeah, he spit on Ingrid's last.
So if Argentina,
Don't forget
A
that.
whole
man.
lot of spitting there.
There's a whole lot of spit in there.
who's going to win the next? Who's going to go in the next match? As in, what happens in the next game is France versus Argentina, and the winner plays against what team?
That I don't. I don't know that. All I know is there are 4 finals. It's France and France and Argentina, Portugal, Uruguay, Denmark, Croatia. Was the other one? Can't think of it.
No, Germany haven't qualified yet.
Germany haven't qualified yet.
Spain versus.
Spain versus Russia. Russia.
Right.
That's the easiest one, but then Spain have been completely fraudulent in the World Cup so
I
far.
think the best game could be Portugal versus Uruguay.
Yeah, that's a good game.
That's a good game.
Both teams are evenly matched.
It's gonna be
You've got
really tight.
Ronaldo against Suarez.
I wouldn't say evenly matched. It's Ronaldo, the greatest player of all times, playing against Uruguay, a decent team.
The second greatest player of our generation. And
But the Uruguay defense is pretty good.
Uruguay is pretty good. No, Ronaldo in big games is amazing, so you never know. It's going to be a tight match. Suarez is also amazing in big games. So, I don't know why people don't count Suarez. Like, this guy is so good.
No, he's in my fantasy team. He's bringing me a lot of points.
He's amazing.
Yeah, that's where like 18.
He's probably legit the third best player in the world. Sorry, Hazard.
Third.
What about the king? Why are we talking about King Neymar, man? He's a fraud.
He's had a fraudulent World Cup so far, but he is Neymar. He can come good.
You know, the first
Also,
game,
Willian has been pretty fraudulent.
The first game, he was getting beaten up for no reason. He wasn't really diving. He was diving, but he did get beat up. But the second game, it was like,
He wasn't trying. He was diving more than he was trying.
right? As in, oh, people are saying that I'm diving, so I'll just dive more. It's like, are you stupid or something?
Yeah, he was behaving like a child. But I think what's going to happen with Neymar is they'll probably find his feet. Brazil have enough talent to carry Neymar. That's what they did, basically.
Depending on Coutinho.
They're depending on everyone. Marcelo, Coutinho, Douglas Costa came on and made a difference. Both Neymar and Willian, who are usually the most reliable players for Brazil, are not very reliable so far. They'll probably come good eventually. It's Brazil.
What about the dark horse, Belgium?
My favorite team with the greatest, the most beautiful man in the world, Eden Hazard.
Most beautiful.
I really love this man. He's the man I love the most.
He's having a hell of a World Cup.
Yo, this guy's a superstar, man. The only thing he doesn't have is like his finishing is kind of like in the late 70s rather than
rating in the late 70s?
No, his finishing.
As in ratings.
Yeah. I mean, like out of 100. So like where Messi and Ronaldo are like in the late 90s, whereas Hazard is in the late 70s. But his creativity and his dribbling.
He's not known for scoring anyways.
No, but it's his presence, his dribbling. That
Alright,
would
man,
things he
enough about
does.
Belgium, man. Fuck's sake.
Let me talk about some Eden.
Fuck Belgium,
Some
man.
Eden Hazard. Like
Jesus, man.
they also have De
What
Bruyne.
about Lukaku? He has like
Lukaku and De Bruyne are amazing. De Bruyne arguably is as good as Hazard. A lot of people might say that he's had a better season, probably, but I still think Hazard's the better player. But overall, their squad is good. But where Belgium might get found out is the defensive midfield and the back five or the back three.
But they have a good defensive midfield. It's Dembele.
Dembele's not playing. It's Witsel.
Witsel is pretty good too. He's a big guy.
No, but still, Witsel and De Bruyne are playing there. De Bruyne is not really a natural defensive mid. That's the only concern I have with them. And they like France have a history of choking too. So
you as a France supporter, are you confident?
Oh, really? I'm super. After watching the game against Nigeria, I'm super confident. I mean, Mascherano single-handedly will bring us the match.
it is gonna bite him in the back.
Yeah, man.
Very soon.
Single-handedly will
I can't
bring us
believe
the
you're
game.
this confident.
I mean, Mascherano was ridiculously bad, and then the coach in the 60th minute.
No, there's no excusing Jorge Sampaoli, man. This guy's, I don't get it. Like this guy's.
Even if you're 1-0 down, even if France is 1-0 down, he's going to make a very stupid substitution, and that's going to give us a big chance. So I have a complete.
It's true. No, you're right in that. Like every substitution he's made in the World Cup, I'm scratching my head thinking, really?
Why? Why is he doing it?
Like what's going on here? Like why?
What's the strategy behind this?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I think Messi and Aguero and Higuain, the senior players, will have more control of the squad from the round of 16. So maybe he'll make less stupid decisions. The coach.
I don't think so. He made stupid decisions today as well. They were drawing the match. He decides to bring on Metza, and as soon as he comes in, he dribbles out.
About today's
With the
squad?
Argentina team, I like the starting 11. I would try to bring in someone apart, maybe Pavon instead of Perez.
Higuain? He played well today.
I would start Higuain. Yeah, I would start. I would start maybe Pavon instead of Perez.
What about Di Maria? Is he starting?
I'd still start Di Maria.
Better
I'll
than
go
that-
with the midfield they
Better than
have.
that number 8 guy, Acuna.
Oh man, that guy's.
You are a cunt.
How did you become a professional footballer?
We can't use that word, can we? We can use the C word.
Yeah.
Of course,
No,
right?
there you
No,
go.
I don't
Our
think
director
he's
is very kind.
he's an average footballer. That's it, which is not too bad.
Average
He's
footballer.
below
what are you
average.
saying?
He's
Below
below-
average, below average.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's probably gonna play Caballero against France.
Why
I
would he do
certainly
that?
hope not, man.
Why would
I
he do
certainly
that?
hope not.
Because I think Sampaoli likes to take risks, or maybe he's a gambler and he's gambling
Sampaoli-
against Argentina.
No. He manages based on his OCD. He has OCD.
OCD.
I have
he has
OCD too,
Even
but
he has
don't make fun of OCD.
Yeah.
What makes you think he has OCD?
He doesn't make fun of that's not OCD. What happened is it was superstitious. So
man, the
when
guy has
Argentina
OCD.
were in the qualifiers, they had 3 games left. They had to win 1 or 2, and they were. What he did is he picked a stadium in a certain city where he thought the fans were the loudest there. He picked a city, and then he picked a player who plays in a club that plays in that stadium.
Okay.
So he's actually not a good player. Like he's an okay player, but he picked him big just because he plays in that stadium week in week out for his club.
Alright.
So he makes decisions based on that. So he's a bit of a weird, like a superstitious coach.
I don't know, and then he decides to bring on Christian Pavon, who played all right.
Pavon was okay. Pavon was
He
good.
was decent.
He's not going to bring. I think he's fallen out with Dybala. He's not going to bring out Dybala. That's a shame.
Why
That's
did
an
he
absolute
not
shame.
18 minutes, not before that? Why on the 18
Yeah,
minutes?
I'm not defending his decisions. He is a kind of. He's been making a lot of bizarre decisions,
He's
but
been getting lucky.
Why don't we rate San Pauli, man, out of 10?
Oh my
so
God.
far,
Yeah?
like a 3.
Jesus, he's being very generous. There.
So 3 for what? Being there? It's like just being present.
Yeah, that takes. You know, I heard the flight accommodations in Argentina are very bad.
Very bad.
Apparently, you told me that the Argentine affair are corrupt.
So according to you guys, San Pauli has done nothing right.
He hasn't dropped Messi.
He played Messi. Yeah, that's the only thing he did right.
You'd be killed if you drop Messi, man.
You never know, man. A lot of coaches do take things personally.
Which coach dropped Messi? Name one.
No, Messi is probably
You cannot drop
undroppable.
Messi, man.
Yeah, no, he's
Country would
undroppable.
be revolting.
Yeah, he's dropped Aguero, but he's also brought in Higuain. Higuain and Aguero are both like of high level, so I don't know, man.
I mean, look, the chances that Higuain missed today, the 2 chances he got, I think Aguero would have put him away.
No, the chance with the left foot is kind of a tough chance.
But I think Aguero would have scored
And the
that.
81st minute, Argentina in that position, I gotta say, Mascherano, man, you are not playing well, man. Like, what the hell's going on?
You're done for, bro.
Gee.
34.
It's like, man, like, what the hell's going on, man? Like, you need to see a shrink or something. Like, you're making a lot of bad decisions in midfield. But Bonega, you've done well. Like, that was
What
good.
about Marcos Rojo?
Yeah, Marcos Rojo.
Finish.
There was that one tackle he came like from the back with his right foot. I was like, man, that's a proper
Yeah, the striker's goal. Side foot
that's a
goal.
moment right there. You
Well, he
know?
was really good. And he should have played in the last match as well, but he's on the bench. And Salvio plays instead of him.
So this coach, yeah, well, he plays like a different lineup every match. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think
Anyways,
he's forced to play this
I'm pretty just the early. I have a feeling that Argentina will win. I'm not gonna bet against France just because they have like a stacked team and they have Kante as well. So let's see what happens.
I'll be betting against France.
It's a 3-1 to France. You have my word for it.
He's saying 3-1 to France.
3-1 to France. Messi's going to score a goal, but it wouldn't matter.
France haven't scored 3 goals in 3 games, man. For fuck's sake, man. If they're gonna score 3 goals in a game.
So you're saying France is saving the best for the knockout
exactly.
stages.
They're just warming up right now. They're just okay. Today they didn't play Mbappe. He was on the bench.
Let's finish off on a positive note.
Yeah, on a positive.
England.
Oh.
Nothing to say.
Harry Kane.
Is it coming home?
No.
No way.
It's not coming home.
No,
I think they'll do well.
You don't think it's coming
They've
home?
already done well, man.
Yeah, I think they'll do well.
Yeah, they've surpassed
I
expectations.
think they'll go to the quarters.
They scored 8 goals
Yeah,
in like
they'll
2
go to the
games.
quarterfinals.
I think they'll go to the quarters.
Yeah, I think it's an easy road to the quarters for.
Yeah.
No, they could get Colombia. That's not easy.
I think they'll beat Colombia if they do get Colombia.
I think they
I'm not sure that's like a given.
Colombia
Like
are
that's,
not bad. They're pretty
Colombia-
pretty
Colombia is good. James Quantre is in my fantasy team. He's giving me a lot of points. I'm happy with him too.
they have a good.
Dude, you're 18th in the league, man. What are you talking about?
Today I got bashed. It's in group. It's in round 3.
I don't even do fantasy. I don't get it.
I'm not
Like
18th. I'm somewhere around 11th.
the only fantasy I have is of a different kind. Fantasies.
Right? What else
That's-
do we have? Well, at least Messi's made
Harry
it to the
Kane, man.
fucking,
Harry Kane, top
knockouts,
scorer.
man.
Harry Kane.
What about him?
Top scorer.
He's doing it, man. He's doing it again.
Yeah.
There's no Salah this time to like take the boot away from him. There's Ronaldo.
Cristiano?
Yeah.
Well,
and
John
there's
Stones
Lukaku.
has 2 goals in the World Cup. That's also quite impressive for a defender.
It's
Oh
more than
yeah, it's
Messi.
very good.
That's more than Messi.
More than Messi.
But what a goal by Messi. What a
I
goal
think you
by
put
Messi.
Messi in that England squad, they win the World Cup.
I think you put that Messi in the Nigeria squad, they win the World Cup.
Probably. Well, anywhere but Argentina, they really don't know how to get the best of Messi. I've seen this guy for the last 8-9 years. He suffers, man, when he's in Argentina. He's crying all the time in his head, maybe not in his face.
Inside,
Yeah.
inside.
Anyways, we'll end it here. We'll definitely preview again hopefully the good teams qualify. Sorry, bad teams. Like I want Brazil to qualify against Serbia. I want to see like the good players like Casemiro, Neymar, Willian. I want to see them play.
Superstars.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll leave it here.
Looking forward to all the great matches ahead.
3-1.
Congratulations, Argentina fans. You guys.
Gave me a nightmare. I think
That was a one hell of a match. You guys deserve to be in the round of 16. I don't think you actually do, but you are there. So congratulations.
He didn't deserve.
Best of luck.
Deserve to go on, but then
I don't think so. Nigeria
did
probably.
not favor the
Nigeria deserves. I don't
Nigeria
think
deserved to
Iceland
go.
is a bit.
I'm really looking forward to France being eliminated in the next round, man. I've had it with France. Man.
We will find out.
3 matches, 2 goals, 3 fucking garbage France. Fuck France.
I like French girls.
Alright, so terima kasih email ko
WhatsApp ada di mana?
No, WhatsApp I think decreases the file sensitivities for quality.
What's it?
Yeah, I'll WhatsApp you my emails.